cozy. And a little next is gonna be Obama now. What's the truth about Obama? He's a black man, but is he gonna be Obama? Is he gonna bomb Iran? Is he gonna bomb Pakistan? Bomb Panos? I know what the black man hold. For big man, they don't kill. Keep up on the street. Stick man work 2 years, yo. Them people on your world. They forgot that they owned it in 6 years. They forgot they owned it. The council owned it. Then we met with the council, and the council gave us permission to stay there and to have the community centre there. That was 2 years ago. Then, a few months ago in May, the council had an executive meeting, and they decided to sell off what they thought was a vacant building beside a railway line. So they didn't even know about the community centre at the time.
This is the spike. This is the spike. Everybody feel the inner energy unite. This is the spike. This is the spike. Everybody feels the energy and unite. This is the spike. This is the spike. Get the energy flow like Elohim's light.
We want to continue the community project that we've been running for the last 10 years.
What sort of things do you do?
We have a community garden, we have a health and well-being space, and we have a rehearsal and a recording studio. And it's all not for profit.
And you're saying the council is not aware that you're doing that?
The council is aware only now, but they won't change the decision that they've made to sell. When they made the decision to sell the building, they were not aware of it. And now that they are aware of it, they won't even consider changing their mind. Yeah, we had a 2-year lease from the council. Okay. That's come to an end.
Oh, the lease has come to an end.
And they have decided not to give us any consideration about extending the lease. They didn't give us any. They gave us 4 hours notice of an executive meeting here. We came down here with 4 hours notice, and at that meeting it was decided to sell the property. And we were like, hold on, you don't even know what you're selling. And it was true, they didn't know what they were selling. They had no idea what they were selling until we were there. The members of the executive that we met hadn't heard of the scheme before.
Power to the people, power to the people. Don't give up the fight.
We look at nature for one moment, please. Will you check out the beauty of the birds and the bees? But they've been getting smaller quicker because of expanded industries. We want more, not just bare necessities. Let's ruin chunks of wildlife for our luxuries. We can make paper out of wood, so let's cut down all the trees. We don't want shit in our homes, so let's flush it in our seas. We'll make all our bubbly sky great with big fat chimneys. And fuck the ozone layer more with lethal CFCs. And spank you little animals with toxic toiletries. And if they come out of the lab wrong, we can always change their genes. It's an evolution great. We can even clone monkeys, we can make everywhere stressful with busy cities. Forests of buildings and fields and streets. Supermarket chains and bigger companies give us the most important thing, job opportunities.
The reason they've given us is because they said that the executive has made a decision to sell it, and that's that. There's no other consideration to be made. And we've said that the executive made that decision not knowing the full information. And they didn't. They didn't know the information of what was going on. They admit to that, but they still won't change their mind because the executive feels like they're beyond. We've had a petition. There's 1,500 people who signed a petition to save the thing. We've been in the local press. We've been in Time Out. We've been in the papers. We've been on the news. And Tim McNally still won't chat with us. I mean, I don't know what more he wants us to do. We're a grassroots organisation. We have some money to give him. He won't accept it from us. So I don't know what we're supposed to do. We're not left with much choice. Yeah. I mean, at the moment, we're waiting for bailiffs to come any time now. After 10 years of building something, they're just going to tear it down. And they have no buyer in the lines. We're going to sell it by auction. There's no one wanting to buy it. They don't know what's going to happen to it.
And a few more motorways than most give us more A's and B's. It might say stop hugging trees, you bunch of hippies. We won't be smiling when there's water up to your knees, because the ice caps, they melt at high degrees. Thanks to global warming, thanks to our species, and all because our world is run by thick authorities who sit there and talk bollocks while the problems increase. These ignorant MPs are the ones we have to thank for our global injuries. They being numbers because the market's rising economies are money making.
I think we're doomed, to be honest. I think McNally has it in for us. I don't think McNally's going to let us succeed at all. I think he's determined to trample upon the work we've done. And I think all we can do really is draw some attention to it. We've tried everything with him. I mean, you know, the amount of emails that have gone back and forth just requesting a meeting with him, asking him to talk about it, and he refuses to speak to us. Harriet Harman even wrote to McNally, and McNally still won't speak to us. And she even requested that they negotiate with us. And she's the MP for the area.
Yeah, which I understand.
And Fiona Colley's our ward councillor. She's the councillor that's responsible for the ward. Fiona Colley, and she's requested a meeting, and he still won't listen to us.
So obviously there might be something going on there.
Well, what's going on is that he says that the executive have made a decision and he's not willing to change his mind.
Put on your blood bags and clean up your face. Oh, Alice, I know you're sad, but would it be wise to chase your eyes are spilling above the twinkle in the light? Oh, Alice, understand that it's all gonna be alright. You look weary, always got nowhere to head. I know you're playing over those naughty things he said. Don't you let him tear your heart, don't you let him make you cry. Oh, Alice, please be brave and say your goodbye.
The Executive Scrutiny Committee thought that the decision should be taken back, and the 5, including McNally himself, said that no, it was going to be upheld. So the same people that made it was 5-4. I don't know if you're probably very familiar. It was a Tory Lib Dem. It went on party lines. The Labours all voted that the decision should be overturned, and the Lib Dems and the Tories, who were in power, all voted that it should stay. So they decided that we should be evicted. They were told the Executive has made the decision. The Overview Scrutiny Committee was a joke. We turned up to that. There was a lot of us here at that. It was a complete farce. It was like there was 9 people there. 5 of them were Lib Dem Tories and 4 were Labour. The 4 Labour were for us, tried to continue the scheme, and the 5 Lib Dem Tories, Toby Eckerson, him and the other 4 Lib Dems all just voted against it. They just continued exactly the same decision they'd made already. It's a travesty. It's a joke.
God, please, move your hand and smile. Help Save Spike Surplus Scheme. Beckham needs green spaces for the animals. Beckham needs green spaces for the people.
It's all about saving this place, making it last forever. I'm not going to be afraid to say it too many times. I want to make sure you remember that that's why we're here on this solstice night tonight. To save the Beckham Spike. They've been doing it right for many more years than that. Rebuilt from derelict anyway, and they want to bomb it up, make some luxury flat. What'll never get built because of the credit crisis. Now my advice is save this place. People of Peckham, people of London, people of the whole universe. Peckham Spike is a necessary future. Capitalism while anyone got 500 grand. Understand, it's what we need to buy the land. Anyway, it's save the spike, same old way, call your rich uncle like. We know if you got someone you know, it's so cheap, mate, it's a bargain, bro. As a man used to say on the corner or the way, it's only money, innit? So give it away, yeah, we're all lucky at the end.